I'm standing right in front of YouthBuild. This is our CEO, YouthBuild, Commissioner of Economic Opportunity.
I stand and pledge my commitment to CEO YouthBuild, to treat my brothers and sisters with the utmost respect, and to never put down my fellow peers.
What's inside is our actual school here. We have the construction room in here, as well as the education room and the computer lab, which is pretty awesome.
I will strive to always do my best, put the nonsense and games to rest.
The Commission on Economic Opportunity YouthBuild program is a program for students who have not been successful in a traditional school setting.
I was going down the wrong path. Time for me to make a change. I got 2 kids. I was getting in a lot of trouble, in and out of jail.
Just struggling in life, had hard family problems, didn't really grow up with a dad or anything.
On the streets.
Basically, I didn't know what I wanted to do in life. I was gangbanging, selling drugs, not doing the right thing, but something to survive.
I dropped out of school when I just turned 17, and I was just sick of that life.
I promise to lead myself to the top, leaving no one behind and offering to help my peers when they are in need. I will not give up on myself or my community because failure is not an option for me today. I will succeed in this program in order to make a better future for myself, my family, and to contribute to the betterment of my community.
After a lengthy selection process, we bring them in here, and what we try to do is mold them into a family. We give them the opportunities and the resources, and it's up to them to do the rest. The way our process works is once the students come in, we start training them in what's known as NCCER. And that stands for the National Center for Construction Education and Research. And they provide training that leads to a nationally recognized credential. And it gives them a leg up once they learn some of the basic skills needed to succeed out there in the construction world.
I had graduated high school. It was all good, but I had an IEP. Not eligible to go to college. So you need a GED just to be eligible to go to any type of college. So I come to YouthBuild to get my GED and get a trade in construction.
And the students really walk away with just such a valuable experience. And they're with us for about 8 months, and after that they move on, but they're always part of the YouthBuild family.
I came to YouthBuild because I needed to work on me and to get my life together. As a teenager growing up, I was into a whole bunch of different things, and I just wanted a different view on life.
We do all different kind of volunteer works. We go out and pick up the garbage all around YouthBuild. We go out to main strips in Troy, Lansingburg, South Troy. We pick up all the garbage. We build houses. We do anything that pretty much can value our community, that will make our kids in our community want to do better for themselves.
I will make my stay here at YouthBuild as positive as possible by communicating respectfully with all staff and peers, whether I like them or not, because that's the type of action I have to take if I want a better life.
And unfortunately today, youth get a bad rap. You see it on the news, you see it on TV, in movies. Youth are portrayed as being disrespectful, dishonest, always involved in crime, always involved in gang activity.
If you look around society, there's a lot of troubled youth. A lot of children, adults, young adults getting in trouble, doing negativity because they feel like their potential with no purpose.
What people fail to realize is that there's a reason that youth go down that path. It's because they don't see themselves being successful. It's because they have developed a sense of hopelessness.
I was working a dead-end job, and I wasn't gonna go anywhere.
My mom had 7 kids, I had to help her out and everything. Not really a lot of income coming in. I had to do what I had to do, to get it.
I was transported back and forth from home to home, from Astor to St. Coleman's to Berkshire, back to Astor, back to Berkshire, back to Albany County, back to Berkshire, back to Albany County. Throughout every program I've been in, none of the programs offered me the help that YouthBuild offered me. Like YouthBuild helps me with tutoring, gives me a trade, helps me get my GED.
Given the resources and the opportunities, they can step up to the plate, and they're more than happy to do so, but they need that positive support and that driving force behind them.
Maybe I had a lot of challenges in my life, but this can really help me, and I can do it, and people are actually there to help me in a loving circle. See, a lot of people in their life don't have that type of sense of security and don't have people that really would help them because society really doesn't help people.
Mental toughness is basically a chance for us to help students get oriented with YouthBuild.
They just get you ready for life. They want to see if you're dedicated, if you're focused, and if you're really about wanting to better yourself and your life.
They want you to do your best because they see something in you that you don't.
It challenges the students. It pushes them outside their comfort zones. It teaches them how to respect each other. It teaches them the value of being a team and a family.
They test your ability as a leader, as a group.
Once you get involved with YouthBuild, you become a family. You get close to everybody that's here. You start to notice things in yourself that probably you've never even thought, the skills that you never even thought that you had.
I feel like YouthBuild gave me family I could depend on. I know I got certifications in YouthBuild. I know I can go somewhere and be like, I'm certified in lead, I'm certified in OSHA, that a lot of people my age don't got.
If they choose to make the commitment to transforming their lives, they really can do anything. And I know that sounds a bit cliche and people don't always believe that, but I've seen it over the past 2.5 years, time and time again, people who've come from absolutely nothing, no resources, no background, and they have changed their lives around, and they're going to college, or they have a great job now, and they're really building their families up.
I never had a steady grade level, I never had a steady education. And since I came to YouthBuild 7 months ago, I've been doing what I gotta do. I went up math levels, I went up reading levels.
I just told myself I didn't want to be like everybody else, so I didn't want to be a statistic and just get up.
I promise to always make the decision that's best for me and ignore all the negativity around me.
We do something completely different here. We accept our students for everything they are, for every experience they've had. And we try to build upon that.
And you got people living in poverty. They feel like they're never actually gonna achieve anything. And YouthBuild try to kind of change your perspective of life. It makes you feel, it makes you want to have something more than what you have. It makes you want to better yourself.
I hope that I graduate from here with honors.
I'm motivated. It's just helped me all around. Me as a person, me as a parent, me as a young lady.
I see myself going to college. I see myself with my kids, my own house, white picket fences. My little brother has seen me start going to school. My little brother has started going to school. My little brother is the first person ever in my life to compliment me about school. He actually sat me down and told me he's proud of his older brother because he has somebody to look up to now.
If I wasn't here, I would probably be dead or jail. Being here is gonna change that. When I get out, I'll be successful. Hopefully I find a good job, go to college, and just live my life.
If I want to make the community a better